Good morning. Got a little project I picked up today. It's cold. It's January, I think 19th today, 20th maybe. I'm not sure on the date, but anyway, it's cold. It snowed last night, and this was advertised on a local marketplace. I think it's either an XR75 or an XL75. I want to say XR. It's mostly there. Wheels are both there. The rear is missing some spokes. The front end is underneath the thing right now, but it's missing the tank. The side covers the seat. A couple other small things, but the main heart of the thing is here, which is the engine and carburetor. Now you can build everything else around that. There's a lot of parts available out there. Even garage sales, you'll find parts and pieces of old Honda motorcycles, and you know, for the most part, these don't take a lot to make them run again. And even the condition it's in now, it may look like a junker to a lot of people, and they wouldn't even look at it twice. But we'll pull the engine out and set it on the bench here this afternoon or this evening, and just pop the valve cover off. Take a look at the camshaft and the saddle, and the spark plug hole looks good. If I can see it well enough. Yeah, the threads look good there, so shouldn't have any issue with that. Shouldn't have to helicoil it. Who knows what the carburetor looks like, but I'm guessing it's probably salvageable. You know, these go through a lot of kids. I don't know what year this thing even is. Probably late 70s, early 80s, and someone's painted the frame. You know, it's a purplish, reddish, whatever they felt they wanted to match it to. Maybe another bike they had, or it was their favorite color. Who knows? And it was black. I doubt if I'll use this frame. I have other black frames available, and in my parts stash. So yeah, this one was advertised anyway, 50 bucks, and you don't get much for 50 bucks these days. So I thought, well, I'll go grab it quick and start building one of these here in the near future, and get a couple of them ready for spring. And you know, there's not a lot to them. They're a single cylinder. As long as they have some compression, and the camshaft isn't worn out really bad, and the chain isn't stretched really bad, they'll run halfway decent. So that's one thing. That basically those two things you want to check: the cam saddle and the camshaft, and the cam chain. Make sure it's tight. Other than that, check the oil in it. Probably be able to run it. Yeah, just took it apart and stuck it in the trunk of my car. And this guy had another little Suzuki TS75 that he had advertised with this as well, and wound up making a deal on that. So I'll go back and get that tomorrow morning. Not something I would normally buy, but the price was right, and it's a small dirt bike, so I think it'll sell well in the spring. And this is kind of my truck. So I used this old Toyota Camry. And, you know, it snowed. We had good 8 inches of snow last night, so I got to do a little more shoveling this afternoon. But I think after that, tonight, I'll take some time and take the motor out of this quick, put it on the bench, and maybe do another quick video as to what you need to look for when you try and revive one of these old Hondas. And the CT70s, the XR75s, XR80s, yeah, they're different, but in a way they're not. Cylinder configuration is just different, and basically they all work the same. There's not a lot of differences in how they run. So you know, we'll go through a little bit of that in the next video tonight, and hopefully I have time tonight or tomorrow morning. It's Saturday today. I have Sunday, and then I gotta go back to work on Monday. So do what I can this weekend here. Just cold weather tomorrow, so I'm not going to do much outside at all. And I have the day to myself pretty much to work on this, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.